Open. So I'm going to do all that stuff with white paint. Well, otherwise I'm going to be
This maybe is ready to go back down now.
We are not proposing a reduction in taxation, says Berlusconi. He suggests this is poorer families.
Should I say something?
Something.
Oh no.
No.
That's right, I didn't see the little red light on.
That's what they all say. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and take it. It worked just like I was designed.
Isn't promising voters a tax cut.
Okay, should have done it without a scratch.
Reshaping the economy, says the ghetto. We want to fight unemployment.
Florida back doesn't seem, but yeah, I'll pay.
Says, and none of them have jobs. They're all educated, but she
That
says
just needs to be
bribe politicians so they can get worried for more art.
Yeah, well, what goes into the grip ring's too shallow. Not a chance.
The actress appeared in some of Fellini's best films, including the classic La Strada. She
Never had a
returned to the
chance.
screen almost 20 years ago.
Well, go meet him. Okay. You're okay taking this to town? Yeah.
All I can do is break it more than it's already broken.
That might make it easier.
Yeah.
Okay.
That point hinders the fight against the mafia. I guess the mafia.
It's a week and a half to sign on.
You think?
You feel confident about it. You feel good.
I feel confident that we're moving in the right direction. Now they're not any further behind.
So we would be ready on April 3rd.
We'll be ready for something.
Telephone room on the other side of the wall over there.
Oh, that's what it's coming down.
30 of them. We're using 24 so far.
Oh. So we're not entirely away from the people we're trying to get away from, huh?
For all posterity, right? Literally, posterity.
That is the year. Swap.
Hi.
You can wait here, I'll be right back.
Okay. Students hide in here.
I think Marilyn wants to start.
I heard my name being used today.
Alright. Talk to Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Hello.
Yeah, turn around.
Oh, he's in every day, Dave. He's the only one who's down here every day. Him and Joe.
Day after day after day.
We'll put our beautiful...
We are making progress.
intern. Say hi in Dutch? Yeah. Hello. Okay, smart Alex.
Alright, Mr.
So are we going to roll our morning shift like that?
write it out and then I come back and
Well, they,
read it the next time I digest it.
24th?
yeah, this one I'll help you too.
Mastermind behind everything.
It's all his fault.
Probably is.
Blame many.
I don't know.
Approves will meet through what Paramount Pictures calls a unique astronomical phenomenon.
Yesterday. I'll tell you, the pieces to me that I'm taking a raise it off.
Can pull our cubic zirconium right out of this. It's like, hey, for the little lake. Cubic zirconium.
An acquaintance of mine says there were Turner people in something that worked last week.
Oh, well, our business news is reporting that there's a report.
I'm just telling you, I don't want to repeat the whole word.
Principally, for the 11 UHF stations.
Stahl doing the yellow
Disaster
cord
ring.
thing.
We'll have the Georgia tornado night, the candidate assassination necklace with a cubic zirconium duplicate of the bullet. The fatal shot.
in the head, right? Well,
Exactly.
Good.
And you're going, can you come over here? There's a hole in my
They'll all be like this.
and you're leaving the vortex.
They'll all be wound.
Intellectual vortex.
Well, the only vortex I'm leaving is the bar. And I will miss that very much.
What's the vortex?
The vortex, I'm not going to miss. The vortex.
What is the vortex? The bar.
It's on 11th and West Peak.
Even
an out-of-towner can find
Just a small, intimate kind of.
They serve alcohol there?
There's alcohol there.
I've probably been there.
Whether it's alcohol or nudity.
Was I in Andy?
Well, yes. We're going to have full dress rehearsal on Saturday.
Every night. When was it? I
That's when
wasn't
everybody
every night.
find out again how
Oh my God.
Yeah. And that
And I wasn't gambling.
Is there any
Well, at least not with money.
camera rehearsal that we need to instruct camera people so that they
Well, there may well be when we get it locked out.
supposed to happen before the festival?
Well, we're going to do it when it's ready to be done. Duncan, we're okay over here with the feeds and all that stuff. They just need to start bringing stuff in. And computers and newspapers will take it down for Wednesday as the building. As far as camera operates, absolutely. But that's why I think it needs to be really carefully watched. Set once we get But people should see what the shot is.
You're much safer here.
Yeah, no matter what they put up here, they still have
Yeah,
that
at
paper.
least they go back to the same place before.
Way to weather.
He's got
You want to figure out where to put the bulk every time.
Yeah, I know it's not good for the set. He's got two up there, so put one on that one.
Yeah,
and
it
one
goes
on
back to the chip camera thing.
I need one on that desk.
The more chips you can make out, the better it works.
Better to look.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You're gonna hope it's got your favorite problem, though, the point of collision. What besides putting work on the floor or a robotic flag?
We're talking about putting that riser there.
Use that little desk.
That's there. Okay. So the bulkhead on that desk is, where should they put the bulkhead?
For the interview
On
set?
the desk or on the wall, you mean?
I'm not even sure if you need two more or one more or... Okay. I guess you need one for that desk there too, right?
That desk needs to be able to go this position or that position.
Okay, what about the single riser? Will that be used
The
too?
single riser is for an interview situation. Where this desk will move away, the other desk will move away. and It
So
will be
that-
there
that
with
one
four
needs one
chairs.
too.
So that needs one, this needs one, and that desk needs one. It needs to go, be able to be.
Does the interview
There needs
riser
to be a
really?
snake for the interview riser, but not necessarily a bulkhead, because you won't you'll just bring the mics and IFBs up and tape them to the back of
Under
the
the
chair.
carpet. The same way you do it in Washington.
Right, that single riser just had one hole, right?
Right.
This one?
Yeah, see, there was a hole on the back for a bulkhead on that single riser, wasn't
Yeah,
there?
there is.
There is
Yeah, so the goal would be to run a cable from the bulkhead on the back of the single riser. Run a cable from that bulkhead up through the hole. Then you could take one of these cables and push that thing around any way
Where
you
you
want.
want, and you wouldn't have to take them down to the,
Right.
right. Very good solution. Less cables to tape.
Okay, this one is equipped for 4 IFBs and 4 buttons. This one probably only needs 2. Right. The other one?
Looks like somebody's ready to set up cameras. Or you're going to sing.
It'll see.
I'm gonna sing. Ha! On the trailer, right?
Nope.
It can see 5.
Obviously, lighting is not.
Let's set brain trust.
There's no trust in that brain whatsoever. Now, do you need to have a breakdown of the plexi for the first gig?
Where's our crack engineer?
Oh, really? I want to take my bed off the hard way. I need to figure out a way to take off some type of off. This will be on HBO making
Too late, Jeff. I'm done. I lied.
I didn't go all the way out.
I have to copy them here. Okay. I want them here. I don't want them there, I want them here.
Yeah, but if they put them out of that number, shouldn't you just be able to call them up down here?
You can, but if you, let's say you want your own duplicate, and you want to start
And you want to
putting
put them out of
fonts on
certain
them.
numbers. Right,
You want to put them on certain numbers, you want to go to air, you want to start touching up with paint, whatever you want to do. You don't want to mess up with the originals.
The original.
You want your own here. Most importantly, when you go to air with things, we recommend that you copy everything locally if you're going to the air. Go to air with the local version and to rely on their note. Because while you're going on the air, they may want to use their notes for other things.
So if, even with this new doing switching, if we're calling something, and they call us down here and say, we have the Clinton, the new Clinton graphic, and if we were to call that up, we're still accessing it from their node. That doesn't take their node down. We're still able to do normal operation, correct?
Yes, there are several good answers to your question. There's several ways of doing that. And let's talk about that in just a minute, okay? Let's suppose that you want to copy information from all the networks to your node. Let's say your graphics here, your font operator here, and you want to now start using that switcher in superimposing fonts over the graphics. All right, so when you go to transfer and you say copy 50,000, all right? Copy 1 through 50,000 to 1 minute. If you send such a message,
Combination thereof. Not right now because those are in use over there, but after that facility is down, these will come over here. And there will basically be 2 downstream key devices. There will be the 3 remote downstream keys. So when you're doing all 3 feeds, which is how we're going to run most of the time, when you want a font, you're going to have to use these 3 remote DSKs. And those DSKs will show up here, here, and here, and they'll work just the same way. Does that make sense, Steve? You're looking.
No, I was just trying to see what...
Okay, so the idea is there's 2 DSK devices here. One of them is going to be the remotes, and you're going to see those 3 here. So if you wanted to cover font to Europe, you would select external 1, and you'll see that it says, you know, WTN right there, and you can font across the board, or you can just font Europe. Now there's also, in each of these switchers, you see that there's the local DSK, and that is just like these 101s, except it's in the switcher. The problem with that is that when I go to key this thing, and there's my font, and I put it in, and it's great, but I've also fonted across the board. I don't have the ability to font just one place if I use this switcher font.
If you took these off remote, could you?
Yeah, if I took them off remote, sure, but that's not how we're going to, I mean, that kind of defeats the purpose. You wouldn't be able to do it. Okay, I will show you. This works much like the 250 and much like the 3000 and the 300 technology, that you basically have to tell the switcher what you want to do. This really is not a preset monitor. It's really a DSK preview. The same thing preset. I select key, and then my next transition is going to be that. If I wanted to, I could go to a different source. If I had one that was now I could basically do a double cut or a double dissolve, changing background and adding the DSK. Doing a fake tick. So then if I wanted to lose the font, there's two different ways I can lose the font. I can kick it out, or I can, again, make another transition, which will just transition it out. So right now, if key's not lit, I'm just going to do whatever I have to, if I wanted to do a dissolve, there's the dissolve. It just, like the master control switcher, doesn't flip-flop. It doesn't transition. Well, it makes the transition, but it doesn't put program on preset, preset on program. Unless you have the effect button lit. If you have the effect button lit, you get a straight flip-flop, so you can run it any way you want to. That effect button...
Why do they call it effect?
Well, that's a good question. Is you can buy the options in the software to basically make this work like an ME, in that you can do a wipe and all these other things. And some, I guess, stations would want that. We didn't buy that software, but that effect button is still here, and that's one of the side effects of that effect button is you turn this into a flip-flop mode. But that's kind of the odd thing about this. Is this key? Well, that's a good question. I don't think full dysfunctional. There's things I learn down here every day. Well, one, as you see here, Internet 2 is CNNI's A control, just like Switcher 2 is.
Makes it difficult sometimes. As it is right now, we're really stretching it to get the ankle knowledgeable. Some do better than others. Some pick up on it right away pretty easily. The others, you got to spend quite a bit of time talking to them and make sure they understand. And even then, sometimes it goes out on the air. Yeah.
All right.
I guess I heard Ed Smart engineer working on it. Does he have an office here?
I think CNN is going to take care of moving that switch or running a switch over here.
Yeah, I talked with Norm this morning.
If it did more than simply advance or send a trigger to that keyboard, then you might have
That sounds right.
Then the only other way to do it is to go through phone lines on Ethernet.
Are the engineers going to... Is there a place out here in the wall already that we have established for wiring? We'll leave that up to the engineers.
I think that one of the first things that I would ask is run across the grid here and give us these pictures.
Let's do the tops. It's March 31st, 1994. About 10:28
AM. Slightly less than 2 days, 3 days? 2.5 days left.
2.5 days.
Are you trying to get witness to the fact that
Who decides to put what in here?
Well, that too.
Get somebody to open this door down here at top 2, the roll-up door. Stand by. You need to mash the finger button, Jim.
Upstairs, and I'll get it.
Okay.
Durgan.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll talk in a little while then about that.
Reset or their matching or just the output?
Top row, just because the line of vision should be scan everything. Yeah, scan everything.
Well, wait, no, there was a preset.
Looks almost empty. Yeah. When we got it in now, there's so much to
Yeah, ball
To the right. What do you think?
I have to go through. Hello. And I have to write down every single store that's in the ACOM. I have to write this number down. Then I have to write what it is. It's a long list. There are millions and millions of these things.
How many stills is the ACOM store?
I'm not sure, probably up to 99,999.
Cool.
Yay.
We got a full day then. That's Mr. Pain in the Butt to you.
Do you have the beaver system?
I think the engineer took it back upstairs temporarily. They're still working on testing it.
I love it when Steve's rolling. You say something that'll get you in trouble, you look up and Steve's got the camera on. There was still only 5 people at once.
He wrote mine because I wanted a child, so there's no one quite like that.
I've been telling them before. I can't move this whole way. Same difference. I mean, that's
What was the cheese?
I wonder if you can take it over to this.
I went into the place getting everything. On behalf of my brother and I would like to say
stunning video of Andy. Check out the action, the tension, the drama as he focuses the ellipsoid.
they're cutting. You're
It does.
Yeah.
Like double extra secret.
Thank you. Well, it's been a very difficult morning, and I didn't sleep as well as I
So, it's your money, not mine.
That's true.
Good point.
That's true, but I would appeal it back to CNN. They're going to take it out of your hide.
Yeah, you've come up with somebody weird characters. I mean, I would imagine.
You play a woman who Charles wrote, the uncle, is trying to convince that he adores children.
Right, and has actually spent no
Of course, knowing that Mary did send to break out there, only fuel cells and I'm more.
I can imagine. You know, I bet it was, this is a light. I mean, you know what, I think it takes so long to
Yeah, well, I like
You don't have 5 seats up there.
But it filed Chapter 11. I mean, we finished this film, and suddenly the studio that we finished it within went there. So, thanks, Jim. And while we try to buy this, providing us a lot of stuff. So we were in a padlock situation.
You might as well have a round around there.
Have your kids seen it? Mary, I know you have a couple of kids too, and Martin, you have 3 kids.
No, my kids are very excited to see it because they adore Marty. And I think that the response from most kids is that they love him and parents are doing it saying, see, I'm not so bad after all.
Well, let me ask you one quick one. Each of you, Tim, give me your favorite scene.
We have to give it away. We're waiting on CNN right there on first.
Will that be some of your roles?
What is not happening?
They don't have to be
It's mere minutes.
Get a shot of this right here. What do you think about that? That's going to get somebody right in the shell, right?
But you know, it's great for opening bottles.
There's a sound bite. Is that like when I bite down on the microphone mouth right there?
Happy Easter, Tom.
Sound bite?
No. 4 minutes, 45 seconds.
Feel good about it?
Yep.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Hey.
Twixt your legs. Does that sort of make that red light go
Yeah,
off?
pull my cord.
Please.
Pull my cord, please.
It's stuck to your pocket. I've seen where it goes.
I love that one.
All right, we're running credits. John must be going to what? John. Hi, John. You're on your Q-ton, right? Okay. Norm.
I'll show you that stuff.
How's your golf
He's
game?
going to want a clear view of what happens.
Then you go to...
There's the Q-tone.
It's still there.
John's out of it already.
It's down.
Goodbye, old internet.
Are we on here?
I'm in black. I'm in black, yes. John, you hit black, I hit black, and then I'll come up on them.
We'll lose the banner, then we'll go to 7, and we'll split, and then just finish. So after those 2 tapes, once we get to the open, we just undercut 11, or you got 6. All right, for Y1, you got a VO3572. And a sound by 3576 at 9. 9. By 3587 for Y3, back at 5.
Don't make me get my scissors out. And I got them.
This is the outgo. What hour?
Straight up.
Okay.
Y4, first VO is going to go in 7. 7. 45 seconds. So the Y2 VO, where was that again? It's in 5.
What's the wire that... John, where are you? How much time you got? 40. CNN has about 42.
All right, so I got Y3 sound 6, Y4, first VO 7, second VO
30 seconds.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
Tina Joe next. They're going 9, 9.
At 10.
15. All right, track 5. Have some nat 5 here. 10 seconds. Got a nat sound pause at the top. Step out of roll 5. Step out of track.
Stand by in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Okay, we got a nat pause here.
You're up.
And roll 5 track.
Coming up on CNN.
And back on to James Mike
Here we go.
Step out of roll 6 in there.
Is the economy steady and will remain on course if the market
Audio and video everywhere? All three. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Bye. Thank you, everyone. Bye. Bye.
Just program out.
Now what do we do?
Sunday, April 3rd, 1997 is off today. As Wall Street returns from its Easter holiday this week, it's the First Lady's commodity index.
7 VO. Take 7 VO.
That's how you switch networks.
Roll 8. Keep on.
We'll get that. Far away.
Latin years at me.
It is.
You just
At least 9 Palestinians and 2 Israeli soldiers were injured today in clashes. The fighting gangs have continued their crackdown on 2 outright extremist Jewish groups. 34-year-old Baruch Marzel.
I want you to take that. If it doesn't work on that VO, then we won't do it. In 3, 2, 1, and roll. Track 5 up on 5. All right, she's not here in our house. This controller, she's not here. Can you chase that? Stand by to zoom on 2, Steve. Zoom on 2, Steve. Say her mic. And zoom on 1, her mic dissolved. Cue.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for coming out.
Whoa.
You CNN International. Stand by.
Real slow. Even if the move isn't over by the time she gets to take.
Rippers, you can start bringing in the rest of the show.
No, I just had a slow time.
You might want to keep her, Natalia, keep her pre-faded the entire time, so you don't have to worry about it. And I can do her too. Talking to you, Ken? Can you hear that all right? Because I can't.
I can barely hear her. I already did it once.
I only heard it from the DJ.
Okay, Bettina, that's fine. We like a bumper.
I hear Rob about
Rob,
that
this one
time.
too.
That won't work.
Talk. Let me see. Talk to her for a second.
Bettina,
She's talking.
can you hear me while you...
Yeah.
Okay. All right. About 30 seconds. We're going to try this. Oh, good.
So you know, so we can
Yes. Yeah. It's an affiliate feed, isn't it? Packaging nice.
Did that work? Did you try to
15 seconds to the final rehearsal. Zoom 2, dissolve. CNN Center. Ready for mic, stand by. For mic, dissolve. Cue. Great.
Hello
Zoom
and welcome.
easy.
Thank you for joining us for the 13th Council on New CNN International Studios. Coming up on World News. Palestinian self-rule moves toward reality. PLO and Israeli negotiators report progress.
Retrack on 7 full.
So I guess
She didn't pause on it. She did not do it. Voice over.
Bosnian capital.
And go to 8 now. Voice over.
A special report on Russian
Brings up camera 1. 1 doesn't move until I say move.
a man known for his anti-Semitic statements apparently has
And dissolve. Stand by to fade the music. Fade the music. Stand by to zoom.
As you can see from what is behind
Cue the
me,
extras.
years of planning and
Zoom.
construction, CNN International.
Track on 9 full.
CNN's Rick Kahn takes a look around.
Track 9 tape.
CNN International.
All right. Take the black, redo everything next time.
You can't go from the opening shot.
Who's the master?
He does when they first come into the show.
He did.
Cindy, can you hear me?
Slows in here.
How did you see the wait time it was?
Cindy, can you hear me? Who's the master?
Cindy. I know, just with Rachel.
All right, Rachel, they're going to show me into the show.
mean the leading
Leading the music down. That's worthwhile because as you see behind me, there are 2 vents.
I'm going to check. Thank you. You coming on time?
Most people wouldn't recognize that. But they went
4
all
minutes
the way
to
back
destiny.
and did a sneaker in.
It is your destiny.
then the vents wouldn't show up, and even if they didn't.
Compared to
About
upstairs. Hi, Steve. What are you doing? Trying to make me nervous?
Financial?
Yeah. Look at Laura. Steve, you're making the.
I can't do it. She's got that glow. It keeps Iris and me.
Too huge to get in the lens.
I'm using the tight shot though. You want me to use one?
No. Yes. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, wait.
Very funny. Very funny. All right, you two. None of that. Took us all. All right, all you people gawking, just go.
I'll put you in jail for that.
I asked Duncan for $1. He said he could put me in jail for that.
Minute and a half. You open one.
Stop, you're making me laugh.
And he would.
Camera 2.
I missed that part.
Camera 1 from Mike. VO6. Track on 7. VO7. VO8. Thank you. Camera 1. Mike. Snoop on. 1 minute. Am I yelling? Is it hot in here?
There's one thing I will say right now.
I'm really just just wait for the package, please. So proud. Yeah, I clocked
Great, our emotional spike was 40 minutes before it. That's lovely.
When I say cue, cue her. Quiet, please. Rate track on 5. Stand by.
This is creepy.
Roll. Track 5. Up on it. Ready, camera 2 with font 15. Stand by to zoom. Stand by Bettina. Wait for me to cue you in the line.
CNN
International Zoom. Start your zoom on 2. Dissolve.
At the CNN
Camera 1. Start your zoom on 1. Her mic, cue her. Dissolve.
Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining us for the first newscast from our new CNN International Studios. Coming up on World News. Palestinian self-rule moves toward reality. PLO and Israeli negotiators report progress on autonomy talks. Catholics in Sarajevo celebrate Easter in peace, a day of renewed faith in the Bosnian capital. And a special report on Russian ultranationalist leader Vladimir Zhirinovsky, a man known for his anti-Semitic statements, apparently has Jewish roots. We'll have more on those stories in a moment, but first, as you can see from what is behind me, after years of planning and months of construction, CNN International has a new production facility. CNN's Riz Khan takes a look around.
CNN International signed on the air on Sunday from its new production center in Atlanta.
And dissolve her mic cue.
Hello and welcome.
The facility features state-of-the-art equipment, including digital tape editing, playback and recording, and a first-of-its-kind digital video switcher.
Row 7.
A new look and strengthened international news-gathering capabilities. CNN International has recently expanded its global satellite distribution network. It's seen in more than 75 million households in 209 countries and territories around the world.
And coming up next, if you're in Latin America, el noticiero CNN Internacional. Everywhere else, more world news right after this.
And it's transmitted via 3 separate feeds to different parts of the world. Its international feed room enables it to receive video from around the globe, covering news as it happens, and allowing CNN International to customize and broadcast programs to different regions of the world. And this is just the beginning. Riz Khan, CNN International. 75 million households in 209 countries around the world.
1:15 and coming up.
Cue. Dissolve.
And our top story at this hour is out of the Middle East. The PLO's chief negotiator in Cairo says an agreement with Israel on the details of Palestine less than 2 weeks. Israeli sources say they expect an agreement by the end of the month, and the completion of troop withdrawals from the Gaza Strip and the West Bank town of Jericho soon after. But tensions remain high in Israel's occupied territories. CNN's Jerusalem Bureau Chief Charles Hawk reports.
Track 5. Take it.
Procession of Christians celebrating Easter. The tradition says Jesus died and then arose from the dead. Not far away, Israeli security forces were at work in Bethlehem, during the streets, using tear gas to dampen a public demonstration. Back in the church that encompasses the site where the faithful believe Jesus was crucified, buried, and resurrected, the last patriarch of Jerusalem celebrated Mass. And criticized the Israeli government for making it difficult for thousands of Palestinian Christians.
Enter the number 2, enter the number in their machine they wanted, call it up, if they're really in it. Why you wouldn't just get the key? I think it's panic, you gotta get something over that. Just planning a transfer of a switch to the copy mark and get it. Get transfer and copy over there and show you that by having the antenna march.
The local registry office showed CNN the marriage certificate of Zhirinovsky's mother and second husband. The man, Zhirinovsky said, when shown these documents by CNN, Zhirinovsky insisted they were fake.
Where's the
Also claimed by CNN, the Department of Justice tried to remove the records last month, offering money to spread them out. He returned again after the document. I refused. He offered money. He could give me $100 for an off-street. That man said certificate also obtained by CNN indicates he died of tuberculosis 20 months before Freddy was born.
Did you get that, Bettina?
I haven't seen a bum shot up here yet.
Right there.
Didn't bother anybody.
What I saw at, he'll be calling here soon. He's a doctor. You know, I saw at LDI, it was really neat. You could project the pattern of the clock onto like a wall or a floor or something like this. An instrument that is specifically designed to project the clock and light onto something.
It's because it's that old technology.
You can project a senior on the floor and they project the clock.
That was the actual election.
Time, 11:15, Easter Sunday.
Party. Where I want to be.
We all get tomorrow off, right, Joe?
Yeah. What? It has to be until Friday.
And updating our top stories. In Cairo, Egypt, PLO officials say the way looks clear for a successful conclusion to the Palestinian autonomy talks. Talks with Israel on Palestinian self-rule and Israeli withdrawal from the Gaza Strip and Jericho began again on Sunday. Russian ultranationalist Vladimir Zhirinovsky visits neighboring Finland later on Monday. On Sunday, he warned Finland against joining NATO. Zhirinovsky has campaigned on anti-Semitic themes, and CNN has learned that records show the man Zhirinovsky says is his father was Jewish. That's World News for now. Thank you for joining us. I'm Bettina Lucia. We'll have more news in 30 minutes.